Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it definitely goes without saying that, like, there is hair and makeup and lighting on, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
The physical of it is not always that way, right? Like, I think that's with anybody, anything, and I think that you're in the best hands most of the time, and you're in, like, the best setting for your, like, physical and all the things. And so I think that when it comes to, like, someone on a cover of a magazine or, like, in an editorial, they're gonna, like, probably, it's not always that perfect and that shiny.
Totally.
So there's that, but I think that kind of goes without saying. And I think that as for romanticizing it, look, I'm not going to sit here and say that I've had, like, a really, like, I've had the toughest journey and, all those things. I think I've been extremely fortunate. But I also have had, my own set of challenges, and whether that be, whether it's overworked or whether it's not getting a job that I would have really loved to get. I think that something that is to be said about anyone who would want to get into it or that has any idea of it is a lot of, like, self-love, like a big self-love journey.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask about.
Yeah, it's like, you have to have such a strong relationship with yourself to be able to go into it, because it can be cutthroat, and it can be like, you are sometimes like, oh my God, why am I not, enough for this job or whatever. So there are those moments, or, people also in the industry can be really, like, tough or blunt or brutal. And so I think there's those types of things for sure. But again, I'm so grateful. I've had, like, a really beautiful experience, and again, came with some of its challenges as well.
I think a lot of people, myself included, would have assumed, like, oh, this is probably the confidence boost of a life.